strength is not always necessarily what we think. And sometimes when life throws challenges at us, we brace ourselves by becoming rigid. And as those winds come through, and my voice is possibly distorted, it reminds me of this approach that we have. However, I think there's a lot we can learn from the willow, as the oak did. To just be able to respond to the events of life, to the things that are outside of our control, to not stand too firm and actually try and invite in some surrender. And I particularly like this right now. It's very relevant because when I was in bed the other night, I was laying there, woke up with this deep feeling of despair in the pit of my stomach after, I won't go into it, but years of things going wrong. A big storm came along and washed my boat away. I have to pay this giant debt. Anyway, this storm, represents the unfortunate, unrelenting forces that can affect us in our lives. So I woke up in bed the other night with this feeling of despair in my stomach. And I actually got down on my knees and I prayed. I prayed to the universe. And I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where to go. I'm not strong enough for this. And when I woke up the next day, I had this amazing sense of acceptance that had just come into me, as if my prayers had been answered. And that's why I really looked for a story like this, because it was that humbling moment, when you accept that the approach that you've been using to try and withstand the events of life have left you cracked under the pressure like the oak. And it's through that cracking that actually leaves us in a place of desperation sometimes. And that's when we become open to different ways of understanding strength, and therefore different approaches to going forwards and dealing with the events of life.